Now, what being, what person could possibly be willing to underwrite and undermine the Syrian kings? Clue number one, what is the headgear that Ra wears? What do you see in Stargate? What does that hood look like, and what the hell's on the front of it? A snake. A reptilian queen. The queen says, "You've screwed with my check, enough." And she takes Ra into her fold and says, "Go down there, dude, and do it for me." And the Lord God Ra becomes the one and only God on earth. But the reptilian queen ain't dumb. She knows you don't trust the Wolfman. So she sends some of her distant relatives, some reptilian hybrids, created specifically to serve and obey the queen. Right? They are called Shetu. Little lizard hybrids who follow and obey the queen's commands. Now, the Shetu hybrid beasts also were created to serve the system. And one of the things that they were extremely good at was manipulating the stone cutting machinery. They became master stone cutters. They could use the equipment and cut blocks so square, so precise, when you put them together, you couldn't slip a piece of paper between them. The stone cutters, as a matter of fact, and Lil and Prince Aya actually used some of the Shetu before they even created the beast. In other words, there were Shetu hybrids on planet Earth working for the Syrian king and now for Ra even before man was born. The Shetu. This is the key. The administrators of Ra, the reptilian queen's insurance that Ra would always obey. Ra, egocentric sucker, who comes in and says, "I am from now on the one and only God." And we have proof. We can show that Ra went in, he changed the hieroglyphs, he changed stone inscriptions, he changed the stelae, he changed the pyramid inscriptions to make himself the one and only God. From that moment that he took the throne, there would be no other God before him. He eliminated the existence of any other Syrian king, of any wolf king. No one existed before Ra. He changed the records. But there's a problem. We can change the records and show that there was never any president before Bill Clinton. Every single book, every single videotape, we can do that. But there is a problem. Memories. You've got hybrid beasts that are working for the system. You've got reject beasts that are working hand in hand with the system. There is a long time period here that we have basically skimmed over, but now there are some Adama beasts on the outside of the system. There are some Adapus beasts on the inside. We are now in basically the period 6000 BC. It was civilized. There were humans everywhere. They're like, some of them, cockroaches. You may not like them, but they're here to stay. So, Ra changes the records, but you got the memories. Now what? Ra says, "Guys, don't you have a technology that would allow me to eliminate memories?" "Oh yeah, that technology. Reprogramming the brain. The reptilians are famous for it. Let's reprogram the brains." So, the Lord God Ra calls the Shetu stonecutters. They were loyal, obedient slaves. And he said, "Guys, I want you to erase their memories. I want you to set up a reprogramming center, and I want you to march them in there one by one or in groups, and I want you to reprogram their brains so that they will never remember anything above and beyond my existence. There will be no memory beyond the year 6000 BC.